Mm. All right. Let's get that. All right, welcome to my channel. Just getting started here. Oh, sorry I'm running late, you guys. Today I'm just like totally all over the place all day. Um, Appointments and everything, and it's just been one thing after another today. So I'm glad that it's over. Well, at least my daytime is over. Chill with you guys. So yeah. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Come on. Okay. Let me move there. Okay, let's try it. Third time lucky? You think we are? Third time lucky? Okay. Let's give it a shot. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. So I always start with my smudge. Oh, we didn't light the candle today. We gotta light our white candle. I love having, low light, just relax, enjoy, unwind, be able to do some readings today, just relax. And I didn't really do a whole lot. I was doing more running around today than I was actually doing readings. Some of the days kind of been a little bit off. But for the most part, hey, I'm here and I'm live and I'm going to be doing readings. So, hopefully that works out. Don't know who's here, but let's say hello. All right. I just need to unwind for a minute. Meditation. Gotta have a meditation moment. Like seriously, I have to hear it today. So what is everybody up to? Come to me. I was really hating today. Today just seemed like everything walls. Every time I turn around, it seemed like today. Very difficult hump day to get over. The humps were bigger than life rate today. Just got given some news over the last few days, and I'm just really trying to absorb it. So if I seem a little agitated, there's a big stressor on my shoulders right now, and it's very hard to alleviate at the moment. But hopefully things won't, stay like that forever, right? Positive energy, people. Take cheers. I'm keeping my fluids out. I was feeling sick the other day. But the good news is my little kittens, as you see, there's nobody here. They found good homes. Two of them, the first home that my little white one that left first was the first one to leave. I was feeling pressured by the people that actually adopted him. To find out after that they had a male cat that they were trying to get rid of, but they just adopted as well. They're not responding to any of my messages now, so that's just wonderful. A little concerned for the little guy. The other two, mind you, which was a bonus. I found them a really good home. But I miss it. I do. You help nurture this little life that comes into this world, and you nurture it, and it's the most amazing feeling. Like being like a mama cat, right? Hi guys. Well, thank you. I thought I looked like crap, but I'm doing good. I'm grateful that my kittens found homes. Okay, so that's the main part of my day. That's the only really thing that's really gone forward and happening in my situation is the cats that found good homes. For the most part, I do miss them. Mama Bear is like, mom is just losing it, is absolutely losing her mind, trying to search for these kittens that are now been rehomed. So trying to get her out of her little slump has been very difficult on her, I guess. Alicia, okay, so we have Alicia and Aqua A. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is where I do my readings. Actually, I've been doing this now, well, on live on YouTube. I've only been doing it like 3 months or something like that, but I have been able to do this for many years. I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read traditionally approach to them. It's more introspect and on the money, right? So um, I have probably a 97, I would say 95. I won't boast too much, but a 97 probably accuracy rate. There's only that, probably 5% that don't, because they may not be at that stage yet where the energy is coming from, right? So it all depends on how it affects you. I've had people come back to me like a week later and say, wow, it just happened. And it's like, okay, you might want to check out my last video that I did the other day. I was sitting here doing readings, and at I think it was like 10 minutes and 15 seconds, I'm sitting here playing with my hands, and all of a sudden you see a white light shoot right from my hands into the abyss, which blew my mind, because bizarre things like that happen with me a lot. I have been able to do it's almost like, what I call it is like a wind talker. That's just kind of, my native kind of identification for it, where things can happen just from speaking, and depending on my energy level, where it is coming from, right? Are you able to speak to angels? I do speak to them. It's different than, what other people do. Everybody has their own individual experiences with that. I went through probably 6 months of not being in. Okay, I was in this reality, but still living in a parallel. Like, it was bizarre. I freaked myself out, and I thought that I was never going to be balanced again. But I did some meditation. It's almost like I got stuck in a reality that I couldn't explain. Right. I really want to know if a loved one would come through to me. If you're open to it, you open up your channels and you allow it to happen, and not sit there with any fear, you can actually have that actually work into your life, right? I did mine through meditation. I opened up Pandora's box, and I've never turned back since. You can have them show up. Usually, if you're looking at past people in your life, that have passed on to the next dimension, I would say that you would look at how light that is up here. You see that table, or like the ceiling is like light. You can have them show up in your dreams. If you, before you sleep, you clear your mind and you say, I would like to, have this happen. There's also like crystals you can put under your pillow when you're making these wishes. Pretty much any crystal that you put your energy into, you can have that happen and reveal itself in a dream. They may not take the form that you're used to. That's one thing you have to be aware of, is they may take a different form, because they're trying to come through, so that it's not technically the same form that they left in. So if that makes sense. I think she came too, but I'm not 100%. Okay. The only way I would be able to do, like when I do people that have passed on, what I do is I do photo reads. Okay, so you can, oh, hi Libra. So Aqua, if you want to send me a photo via email, I would be happy to do a photo reading for you of the person that's passed. That's what I do with those ones. I do photo readings a lot for people that have passed, or your general reading can be also with a current photo, or of a photo of you and the person. It's very, you can send me a photo of a current one, of the person that you last remember them as. I can see if I can channel some information for you, which isn't a problem. I usually do photo readings. I try to do them live, but it's hard because YouTube, you can't really do a photo reading. Like my photos, I could show you mine, and you would be blown away by what you can see in my photos. And it's ever changing. Like I've had photos where I've actually had to burn it because it freaked me out so bad. I was seeing an actual outline of my cat that I currently have in a photo that was taken when I was like 6. So, you know, I don't know why or how it happened, but in other photos you could see people sitting in tiling in the reflections. It freaked me out the first while. I've taken pictures of mirrors in my home where people actually have revealed themselves and demons actually are sitting in that photo. I don't fear them. I think they're more scared of me now because I am in my power and I am a lot stronger than they are. I don't also conjure up anything. I don't ask them for any assistance unless they're wanting to kind of balance the scales for themselves. But they're more scared of me within me. I don't also go to an absolute pure state unless I'm sleeping. I'm also mostly in like an altered state at any given time of the day, just like that. Snap of a finger and I can be in an altered state. As far as protection, I don't even use that. The most I ever do is smudging. But it's all to what personally is residual. I don't need to say that I'm going to be protected from some energy or entity, because the entity usually is more scared of the light, right? Like they don't want to come out of the darkness into light, is what people say. I can tell you that they will actually come out into light, and for me, sit on my couch and take possession of a personal body that may be in my home for 3 days. So I don't fear it. I've experienced some bizarre stuff that has made me the stronger person that I am today. But yeah, but if you want a photo reading done, you can send me a photo. Oh, we haven't smudged yet, guys. We haven't smudged yet. Where's my other one? What did I do with it? Oh, not. Okay. And okay, so this is bizarre. I don't know where. My feather's not here. What the heck? What did we do with it? Okay, hang on a second, guys. I have to find the feather in here. Oh, yeah, like I just have it. 1 second. Okay. That's weird. That is totally bizarre. I usually have a feather here with me, and it's not here. It's usually like sitting right here. I could have swore I had it here. Wow. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So we'll do it without a feather. It's my talking feather anyway, so it's not really like dire straits that I have it. You can do it basically with anything that resonates with you. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Wow, I can't believe that it was sitting like literally right here and now it's gone. Like what carnation happened? I honestly don't know you guys what I did with it. Like that is so bizarre. What the heck? Okay, the boogeyman must have came along and jacked it on me. Oh well, we'll do it with that one. Okay, Libra, you too, darling. Sorry I was so late getting out here today. I was like stuck out in traffic and everything, and I just wanted to get home. So I'm a little late today. I needed like 20 minutes to like calm down there for a bit when I got home here. It seemed like it was forever and ever. So, I lost my feather. My feather is not sitting here. Like, where did it go? Like, somebody just like walked up and just like, whoosh, took it. I don't know. I just like literally had it sitting here and it's gone now. I don't know. Oh well. It's not like a dire straight thing anyway. That's usually what I always say, that, you know, it's probably sitting right in front of me and I'm just not like, what happens to me is people sit there and they kind of look at it going, huh? Okay, so you sent me a picture? Okay. Well, let me go take a look at the picture. I'll do this while you're actually here. You know, so hopefully you can make a donation after this is over. So now I'm going to go and check that. So give me 1 second here while I just check my Gmail. Okay. So we're going to do this. I don't see it as you are here watching. Like, why is it not showing you? Anyway, so just trying to put to my Gmail here. Yeah, and I will actually just do it. Wait, what I have you here. 1 sec. Oh, I hate it when it auto logs you out. Like it just. I don't know about that. Okay, come on. 1 sec, guys. 1 3. 2 seconds. Okay. Going to Gmail. So hang in there. Just give me 1 sec. Just have to log in. It auto logged me out, like my computer crashed. But I'm gonna go and take a look. Last time I did this, it would turn into quite the experience. It blew my mind. The last photo reading I did was over probably, I would say, about 6 months ago. It freaked me out. Okay. This is not my direct message. Oh. Okay, so this is the photo. Okay, so I don't see the actual. That's not it. Okay, so I don't see it. Yeah, it's in this one. Hang on 1 second. Notice that. Oh, it's sitting here. Let me check. One more place. One more place. I have never had anything like this before, and I'm going so that I just need to know if she's coming through. Let me try. Okay, yeah, no worries. I'm just checking my other Gmail account because I have two that I use, one for my YouTube and the other one I don't. Right, so. Okay, I don't see. Yeah, see, I don't see it right now. Yeah, go out of the chat if you have to send it again. Send it to, here, I'll put the email address. Send it to Oh, there's two R's, not one R. There's two R's in Karrn. There you go. There's the address. You can send it to. Let's see. I'm gonna pull a couple cards on this before I get started. I'm gonna actually meditate for a minute while you're doing that. Meditation was a perfect. Bear with me. That way, then if there is messages to be heard, then I can actually tune into them for you. My question is, can I just wait till you come back? I don't know if you're here. Okay. I need to put on some meditation. I get a vibration from this, like I'm getting like feeling that there is a communication going on, or that this person has been trying to communicate with you. So I'm just going to meditate for like not even a couple minutes, just to open up my channels for this. I do better when I have that. Okay. Okay. We're not ready yet. One second. I didn't have anything ready today, like really. Like, a couple minutes here just to figure this out. So I can relax. I'm just kind of agitated right now. So give me like. I'm getting, does she wear glasses? I feel like warmness in my hands, like somebody's actually holding them. So there's somebody that is trying to come through. It feels like they're just holding on to my hands, like, oh my god, this is so cool, this is awesome kind of feeling. They're vibrating. They're ecstatic that this is happening as well. I smell like outdoor fire. Like, do you guys spend a lot of time camping together, or camping, or being around a fire? Do I get the smell of like wood, like cedar or something burning? It's almost like wood chips, like you know that smell that when you light them, they give that kind of foresty kind of smell. It's not like a pine smell. It's more like a cedar almost, like a cedar smell. You know, like when you open up a box and you know those cedar trunks, the cedar trunks that people have. Um, you know, that you put stuff in and you open it up and all you just smell is that cedar, that pungent cedar smell. Um, but I'm getting like people holding my hands, like you know, they're trying to manifest. And I haven't even looked at your picture yet, by the way. Did one of them have like problems with their arm? Like I'm getting like a pain that goes up from my thumb all the way into my arm. But that's what I smell is like it's like a cedar, almost like a fire in the like fireplace, fire pit in the house. Maybe yeah, you guys used to have like fire. But I'm getting like a pain that runs from my thumb into my arm. Okay. This is drawing energy out of me right now. It's drawing energy, so I'm allowing it to draw some energy so I can get more messages. But I feel like a pressure going in my hands right now where they're trying to pull energy. It could very well be, unless she's like had an injury to her arm at all. It's just like um, you hold her hand. Okay, that could be very well why it's resonating this way. It's giving you familiarity with being able to identify if it's really her. Um, you know, so that's why I don't ask for any information. I just give you the information as it comes to me. But I got a lot of pain shooting up my hand, like up in my wrist, up my arm, kind of, just from the right hand. Um, yeah, it's kind of, well, it's not there anymore, but that's a way of being able to identify that, you know, situations and people that are coming through are actually there. Did she suffer from like a stroke? Because I'm feeling like my face is like fallen, kind of falling down, kind of like you know when a person has a stroke, they kind of lose a bit of their face, kind of start sagging. Okay, right. But yeah, I'm getting like like her face is kind of like numb here. Like my face is numb, and it's kind of like a sagging feeling, right? Okay. Yeah. So that's okay. And I haven't even looked at the picture yet. So, um, is there anything you specifically want to ask now that you confirmed who she is, that she's coming through? Your hands are really warm, like it's just like a good feeling warm, like like when your hands are like so cold and you go warm by the fire kind of feeling. That's what I'm feeling, right? It's like you're sitting there with numb, like if your hands would get so cold that that warm feeling that you get when you're like sitting by a nice warm fire, right? And you're sitting there warming your hands, and that feeling that you get of just like, oh, that's the best feeling ever. You know what I mean? The warmth, the oh my god, like yes, right? Um, yeah, that was really cool. That it's almost like they're she's like connected, right, for that to happen. And my hands are like warm, like they feel like toasty warm, like I'm sitting in front of a fire. Like I don't know what that has to do with this, but whatever the message is for you to resonate. Um, oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. Whenever you can get the message through, it's fine. I have that set up so that people don't like spam messages so fast that I'm getting, you know, getting to a point. Can you ask if she's met her two other nephews? Um, getting feeling of like somebody going like this on my fingers, like how they count, and that's what I'm visualizing is somebody's going like this and alternating fingers, right? Um, hey Ashley, just doing a channeling for Aqua A here for her mom. So it's like they like to go da 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 da. Like they're playing music, like they go like this when they hear music, and they're tapping their fingers, and they're like da 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 da. Like just kind of like going with the flow, right? Like you know, that's what I'm getting. It's just like carefree. She's happy. She's not suffering. She's not sitting in anywhere that's a dampened kind of energy, right? Hey, Tony. So she's just basically, biding her time and just enjoying it. She's happy that she's there. So there wasn't really much suffering to have to deal with after. But she's happy. Like I'm getting her like a bouncing energy. Like that's what I'm getting is a very positive vibration from her. Um, you know, so I'm not sure if saying that she doesn't really give a shit whether she's, you know, um, what can she tell me about her brother Nebu? Who's Nebu? What can she tell me about her brother Nebu? Okay. Um, this I don't know if it's a little pinky that I'm supposed to be paying attention to, or you know, does he not talk enough? Is he shy? But I see like I don't get very connected very much, but I don't know. But she was a lot to do with her hand gestures, is what I'm getting. She had a lot of different hand kind of gestures that she would do, almost like was she Italian? Because you know how Italians they talk a lot with their hands, right? Well, she's more or less the energy is coming together, like almost like she's shaking a hand. Um, yeah, no, my hands are very, very warm. I'm not getting a whole lot more. It's always just brief with them. Oh, so maybe that's what this energy was. Is that she's like, how many more times am I going to have to say this? Right? How many more times am I going to have to do this? Like, you know what I mean? That could be why the gestures or the other hand gestures is like she's like already been through this like how many times? Again, again, again. um, you know, like that's the energy that I'm getting. Like she's like, you know, and she always, I just did it, but like, you know, you click your sound, you make that click sound, right? Right? Like it's like, oh, jeez, for Pete's sake, you know, how many more? How many more times do we have to go through this before I get it right, right? So that's what I'm getting from her. Like that's what I'm the energy that I'm feeling, the vibration. Um, you know, it's like she's like, okay, all right, we got to do this, right? So um, I don't know. I just feel like I'm shy, and now I'm being shy because I'm like, oh, you know, that's like your guys' situation, whatever it was that you and your mom had, as far as he was concerned, is you know kind of a private thing. That's kind of more private than I want to get into. Like, you know, that's your mom, that's you. I'm just, you know, the middle person, but you know, some of it goes, whew, okay. You're very welcome, Aqua. You know, anything to help you out. Um, you know, make things more understandable from that side. See, now my shoulder pain's back. I get this really bad pain in my arm. I've had it for like a couple months. So cool. If there's anything else that you know comes to you, I'm gonna actually go check out the picture now, and we're gonna go see if we can find this picture. Okay, so I don't know which excuse me, on which one you sent it to, but I'm gonna check over here. Okay, because I'm getting like long dark hair, like one length is what I saw, but I haven't seen the picture yet. But I'm getting dark hair and straight, kind of like all one length. Um, let's see, let me see. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not even seeing a message. Okay, next time. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so this one's nice. No, I'm not finding it. I don't know why. So that's what I got was like the hair is all one length. She's kind of looking sideways at me, kind of like, really? You know, I think that's the look that I got. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing your picture at all. No, it's not showing up. No, that's it. Okay. Well, I can't find it. It's not showing up. But um, Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, but yeah, be sure to check out my the video that I did prior to this one. You'll actually see a light coming out of my hand shooting across my screen. Um, it's quite quick, and I believe it was timestamped for 10:15, 10 minutes into the video that happened. So please feel free to comment on that and tell me what you think. Um, what you think that was, because I feel it was energy at the time. There's no way I can explain it, but it shot out of me. I haven't had that happen in quite some time. So if there's anybody else, Ashley, what are you doing? Who's all here? I don't even have any of my mods here. They're already passed out and gone to bed, I guess. Eh? Late getting here. I was late, okay? I was riding, the Indian Standard Time. I get there when I get there, kind of thing. We get there when we arrive, we arrive, okay? Indian Standard Time. Okay. So what have you been up to, Ashley? Tell me some good news. Tell me some exciting news. Oh, Valerie, hi. May I ask a question if there is? Hey, I just started, Valerie. I just actually got started. I am like 40 minutes in, and I still probably have at least another 2 or 3 hours in me to be able to do this. I'm trying to make up for yesterday because I wasn't here yesterday. So, always got to play catch up now, right? I'd rather be a tomato crossing the street instead of becoming ketchup as I'm running across, right? Still want to be a tomato. I do not want to be ketchup yet. Yeah, so Valerie, welcome to the channel. I do not read as normal traditional one. So I am having the best night ever. I had a really crazy kind of like day, but then I went out for a bit and went to the mall, went shopping, went and bought some lottery tickets, didn't win except for $1. What else did I do? We went, roundabout, went and grabbed some groceries, came home, and yeah, so hey, there you go. So I had absolute blast. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah. Oh, my hair. My hair is not doing. My hair is so flat today. It's not even funny. Top it up a bit. But yeah, I was just wondering about my future lover and what I should know about him or how he is. So well, so you want to know about future love interests, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, we're doing this kind of, we're gonna do the Rider Waite one. My hand was pulsing and it was notifying me of that. So, are you blocking the love possibly? Okay, so there was a little bit of a blockage there. And then we're gonna open up the channel for Miss Valerie. See what is in store for her love life. Before it's all time to look deep within. Looking deep. Okay. So, bottom of the card is the Two of Cups. I always see this card as union, like a meeting, a meeting of the male and female kind. So that's a good card to have right off the hop. Oh wow, awesome cards to get. So first of all, you got the page of wands. So there is definitely someone coming towards you, but not immediately. Okay, you're still sitting in kind of a waiting state. With the Three of Wands, you're still looking for this situation to come forward. Then you have the Four of Wands, which shows companionship. So whoever's coming forward to you, you're not going to be happening very soon. It's going to be a bit of more of a wait. It's not working to be favorable for it to come at this present moment. So it's going to take a little bit of time for you to start working more energy into the relationship, or not the relationship, but the communication. You need to be more almost vigilant with the universe in regards to this person being manifested in your life. But I do see at the end, after all the hard work is done, that you guys will end up, sharing, the journey together, right? You'll be able to start the journey on the other side, right, of the mountain that you're kind of looking at, but you're getting you're anticipating it to happen like now. You have to chill back on the reins a bit with the universe, allow the universe to pick the right one. Be very selective as to who you are picking, and make sure that the details, our fine details, are being looked at as well, right? But it could very well come soon. Like you're not having, that's in reverse too, right? So it could mean that you are having this meeting happen faster than having to keep wondering and looking out for it to come. It could end up just showing up and just pop right in front of your face. That means anything. But I do see there is a partner coming towards you. And you guys will end up having the victory at the end, because it'll be a mutual interest, right? So you always start with the mutual interest and work from there. But at least it's almost like you guys would be cheering each other, saying, okay, this person is going to be very similar in the style that you want, personality-wise. You guys could end up meeting and hitting it right off because of the balance that you both have, right? And the positivity. Sorry guys, my arm is really bothering me today. I don't know why. It's been like this for a little while. So we're going to get a jump card and clarify the information for Miss Valerie, please clarify. But yeah, I feel that you guys are going to be on an equal playing field, if that makes sense at all. That the type of person you want is somebody that's very similar with the interests and the journey-wise. That's going to be a spiritual or understanding and awake, I guess you could say. Right. And then you've got the King of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups, it could be a water sign that you could be dealing with, but remain neutral in searching of this, right? You're not ready. You have the King of Cups. You've made it to the end. Okay, you've made it to becoming a king, which is basically the end of hopefully the road of being single. That this person that's going to come toward you could be a water sign, but you must remain neutral. You cannot be either. Yeah, you're a queen, he's a king, so he's definitely going to be on an equal playing field. Like your standards and everything are going to be very matched, precisely to each other. So the balance that you're going to find with this person, you're going to actually have a very good relationship. Like you're on open waters, right? More or less on the open waters, taking a challenge or taking it and just going with the flow, right? Yeah, so I don't know, I'm feeling like a rain. Like when the oceans open up and you start traveling on them, and it's like you have to put on like a rain slicker if you go outside on a ship because of the waves are so high, splashing on, and then you're getting all wet. So you could end up meeting on a cruise, maybe, but definitely open waters. And it's on the, you're basically on the edge of this. This is just, you want to step off into the water, right? So that could mean that the water sign that you're dealing with, you may end up towards, but careful not to fall off the edge of it, right? Don't fall off the edge of the cliff, right? Kind of thing. You know, you're testing the waters. You're going to take it slow. You're not going to go rushing into this relationship, but you've got your feet kind of taking the temperature of the water. You're trying to feel around it to see if this is the right connection. So make sure you do your cross your T's, dot your I's. You know, because you don't want to end up falling off the platform, right? Like, and then just end into unknown waters, right? So it could be a water sign that you're hitting. You know, that's going to be very balanced for you. It's coming in search of you as well. This person is going to be somebody that you resonate with. You're going to have fun, but they may be kind of like prudish, like, you know, hoity-toity. It might be a higher energy frequency that you need to get maybe into life. But I see that the balance, you guys have the balance between the two of you to end up, you know, making this prosperous adventure. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of male energy coming towards you. So yeah, you know, when he arrives, you'll know. You know, he's kind of going with the flow too, right? It's just like sitting on the river, and you know, like you're just following the river all the way around, and you're just like going with the flow to see where it brings you, right? You just want to see how this is going to bring you, like happiness, like, you know, because he's on open water, he's available, like open water, he's available. So yeah, but you definitely have a male coming towards you. You might be a little bit closed-minded at first, like he's very protective of the information that he shares with you. He's very, you know, like he's wearing this crown or whatever this is on his head, almost like a cap. You know what I mean? Like he's protecting himself, and his way of thinking is not like regular thinking, so he's kind of like not um, willing to share so deep right away. But if you can get past that, you'll end up having a better intellectual conversations, right? Um, But you will. You'll end up waiting for this. This is what you're waiting for, is for a king. A man that's going to treat you with respect and be standing beside you as a queen, because you're a queen. He's going to be a king, and he's going to stand beside you, respect you, honor you. He's not going to stand above you or behind you or below you. You guys are going to be standing on the same balance, the balance and the respect that you both deserve, right? So king and queen, you got yourself a good-looking hand there, right? Definitely good looking. But allow him to seek you. Don't go like adamantly going and searching for him. He's searching for you. So if you communicate more to the universe in regards to this person that they've got in store for you, be selective. You know, they could have a couple different ones. If he doesn't have, at first, it'll seem like he doesn't have a lot to give. Okay, he's not like, you know, landing on land. You know, he's coming, you know, with the compassion and the love, right? Oh my God. Oh, geez, you guys, it is really bothering me. Okay. I'm gonna pull an animal dreaming card and see what the universe has as far as for you in this journey. Some advice that you can give her today to make her journey a little bit more compatible. Send her in a direction that's going to be a benefit. You can get a message that way. The card we get today is personal protection. So make sure that you're looking after yourself. Okay, so that's personal protection. You have like a little, I don't know what is it, like a little armadillo, or it's called a pinda. It looks like a little tiny mole with like spikes on its back, like a porcupine almost. Um, you're prepared. You'll always be prepared for any situation that may be a threat. Um, Walk in with your eyes closed, open, not closed, um, and always face forward. Right? Don't turn your back or give anybody an opportunity to come at you from a different direction. Right? Um, Always be aware of what's going on around you. That little bug, and he doesn't look like he'd be a very good guy to kind of mingle with. I mean, it's like a little mole, right? With porcupine, kind of, it's like a hybrid, right? So you got to look after yourself, protect yourself. Your spirit, your energies, keep them for, when you want to manifest more direct connection with the person that you might be wanting to get together with. Um, Gonna see what else it has to say that I'm not getting. That's it's moving forward. Like it's low to the ground. It knows what it's doing. You know what direction you're going. Just be aware of what is in your surrounding area, right? Um, okay. Um, so if the Archimeda has shuffled into your cards today, you're being asked to open your heart to the needs and those around you, and the nurturing they can offer. Stop shuffling people out. You need to be down. You need to let down your guard, relax, and sense your personal protection, developing tolerance and beginning to trust. Shunning anything leads for anyone that may divert you in from your path is great if you want to live an independent life. But echinacea warns against protecting yourself to the point that your heart becomes impenetrable. So it's basically telling you don't be a closed-minded or closed-hearted person, but respect yourself and keep your opportunities more available, right? Definitely keep them available, but not to the extent of being used, like taken advantage of, or you know. But be aware of the people that are actually the energies that you have around you. Don't try to fall for maybe the same kind of situations you have in the past, maybe offering you direction. Um, then we also have the snake as a bottom card, transmutation. So it's like you're shedding the old to bring in the new to be able to have this communication happen for you. Um, a snake doesn't have to mean like temptation or evil or anything like that, but it's like when a snake loses its skin, let's say it sheds its skin, it's leaving it behind, right? So it's leaving all the old stuff and breaking into a new kind of way of being that you're not used to, right? So that kind of correlates with our little mole dude there, to shedding the old ways and old thinking, old habits, being able to be more open spiritually, knowledgeably, anything to do with self-preservation almost, like you want to preserve yourself for a good moment, right? How do I know what gender? Because it says it in the cards, right? So if it's showing male energy throughout the cards, then it'll be a male that comes towards her, right? That's what her question was about. I'm just like sitting here quiet, listening to the crickets in the background. I'm like, they almost sound like they're actually in my house, but I don't have curtains in my house. But it's like the stereo is like surround almost. It sounds like they're in like my house. So I'm like, oh, crazy, crazy, crazy. But sure, I'm freaking dehydrated. So how are you doing, Ashley? What is new with my Ashley? What is going on with Ashley? I'm having this. I think I deserve one after an hour. I'm pretty good. Um, yeah, Ashley, you gotta go check out the video that I made just before. Well, it was not yesterday, but the day before that I did late reading, and oh, I'm ever since my last video, I'm like flabbergasted, absolutely flabbergasted as to it showing up on a video. There's been moments like that where I can make a dream catcher and record a video when I saw the energy shoot out of my hand as well into the dream catcher that I made. That happened again now. Um, it happens so often, I don't even, know probably how many times I've done that. But yesterday, not yesterday because I wasn't here yesterday, um, but the video yesterday, I can't remember the name of the day offhand. I'm losing the video again. The one, yes, 2 days ago, I'd done, but it's timestamped for 10:15. You'll see a light shoot from my body out, like, and I'm sitting here just talking with my hands, right? And then all of a sudden you see the energy shoot right out of my hand, which really blew my mind because I have not had time to look at all my videos to see how many times that happens. But, if it does happen on this video, please take note of it and timestamp it because I'm not always paying attention. I'm not always looking at the screen to see stuff like this will happen. But yeah, that's what I mean. And I have so much energy to give. Um, but that night I was feeling tired. But something was at that night. I don't even know what I was talking about in the video, but I just remember seeing that just grazing past, you know, like this level. And it went, oh, and I went out. But, yeah. So if you want, ever since that day, I've just been kind of absorbing, um, resonating with a lot of the people that I've been able to do readings for, and just reflecting on how much energy, positive energy that I'm really putting out there for people, and you know, how much it's a blessing in itself, right? It's humbling. It's very humbling when you have experiences like that, and other, documented incidences really make it really hard to not want to do this kind of work. Most people, maybe that would freak them out, like the power that I have been able to manifest for myself to be able to do this, and always being in check, universally, spiritually, right, the whole ball of wax, and then for these incidents that keep happening, it it just it brings me to my knees every time, like it really does bring me to my knees, because I know that I'm on the right path. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing, energy work for a lot of people, to get their energy, kind of flowing, their chi, whatever their chi or whatever their energy, their core, their source, starting to connect with that, right? Helping people to understand that a little bit better, and letting them know that the communication can still happen, right? And just it's like a blessing for me to be able to have that stuff. Wow. So I'm grateful today for my life. I'm grateful for all the work that I get to do with you guys, and I'm grateful that I get to help. I couldn't ask for anything more. Um, no, she's probably sleeping. I am late. She's like 3 hours ahead of us, or ahead of me anyway. I usually am on like about 6:30, but I was kind of busy this evening. But yeah, no, I'm really blessed that stuff like that happens, so it's actually documented. it makes me feel good because if it wasn't recorded, people would be like, what the hell? um, but yeah, I'm very somber today. My babies are gone. Um, I was having a rough day yesterday, with mama. Um, I just wasn't feeling about doing anything yesterday. I thought my babies going to their new home, and I miss them. I really do. It makes a difference when you have three little ones running around all the time, and then they're gone. It's like, it sucks. It really does, you know. Especially when you have the mama getting upset, calling for them and bringing out her fake pill that she uses to call them, and she's going through her little stage of wondering what happened and not being understanding where they went. Poor little girl is like engorged with milk. We just have to let her go through the motions, and unfortunately it sucks because it's like a little kid. You want to make it better, and they don't understand, right? But, she comes to me and she'll sit there and cry and she'll talk, she'll meow, and it's like it's okay. And then I have to, kind of hang out with her, pick her up, love her, and then she jumps down, and then she's okay for a couple hours. But then it hits her again. Babies are gone. Babies have new homes. Um, so I'm grateful that they have good homes to go. Yes, the kitties are gone. It didn't take long. I never spend too much time when it comes to rehoming my little guys. This sucks. Because usually my little baby girl there would be sitting here with me right now, right? Hanging out with you guys. And she's not here. Right? The next day they brought her back because they came back and got the little boy. Um, the only two that were here, and they took them together. So it was a bonus. That little brother gets to go hang with his big sister at a new house, and the little girl, they brought her back and let her out. They let her out of the little cat carrier, and she went running around the house, and then she jumped up on the couch, and the lady started talking, and she just went meow meow, like she wanted to go, like let's go. So it kind of, yeah. But I'm grateful, and the ladies. Sounds like a really awesome lady. They came prepared with a Louis Vuitton carrying case. Like, really? So yeah, so that was kind of something else to have a Louis Vuitton getting pampered or packaged out in a Louis Vuitton bag of all things. I was like, wow, okay. These are going to be some pampered kitties. They're going to get away with a lot. But hey, but she's going to send me pictures and stuff. I'm very grateful that they went to that lady. That at least two of them, out of every litter I've had, they've all gone together. There's always been a boy and a girl that have gone together. Right, my last litter, the boy and the girl went together. They were the last ones to go, just like this time. And the first one, she only had two, so they went together. Another lady. Um, I've been lucky. I'm grateful to the universe for sending those people towards me, being happy. You know, so I'm actually looking to relocate myself. So I'm going to be busy with rentals and everything, trying to find a nice place to move into. I really don't want to be here anymore. It's really hard to deal with when you have people that upstairs are up all hours of the night in the living room, which is called my bedroom. So can't sleep, can't get a good night's sleep sometimes. Cranking music, parties. It's just not for me. It's not. It's not like a part of my life anymore. The partying scene. I like to have just quiet, relaxing. Crank the tunes once in a while is fine, but to be off balance for me doing my work, I can't do that. Right? And when you have people that are continually in your business or wanting to know what's going on with you, um, just for the sake of nosiness, um, just isn't my cup of tea. Causing problems, out of spite and energy, right? I don't like that. So they can turn it into a party house all they want once I'm about. But yeah, so I'm not going to be staying on too long. I am actually dragged. So I'm glad that I got to do that one for her. Um, yeah, it's been a very humbling last couple of days for me, and remembering that the service that I'm doing is for the good purpose, and a reminder to never give up, right? Moving forward, because the validations are there, right? Validations have been there for me for a long time. And I'm grateful that I'm able to do this stuff. You know, that's why I'm so quiet and just chill. I just like, you know, a lot has gone over and through my mind for the last days about, you know, having these little lives come into my life and then they're gone, just like that. So I can understand, I can be compassionate towards my little girl that had the baby, and what she's going through, not understanding any of it, right? But you understand, but how do you make a cat understand that? But you just have to let her go through the motions, which has been really kind of a sucker, a sucky moment for the last couple of days, which is really, brings you down a level, knocks you out onto your knees, and be grateful for everything you have every day that's given to you. Um, Trying to make it better for her is another thing. But giving her attention that she needs, and just trying to, distract her from the idea of the things is a chore in itself. Definitely. But what can you do, right? But keep moving forward, one step at a time. Keep going, don't stop. So I never used to be like that. I never used to be go get them kind of parent, about a lot, but I do, right? I used to care way too much, right? But it's neither here nor there. It's just my personal life. I've always been this way. This is me. Welcome to my world. This is Emmy's world. um, so taking it one step at a time. Taking it one step. Just have a great day. I'm just really grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. Really, it's a joy coming here and being able to do this. And the results are just amazing. I love the fact that I can help somebody else, spiritually and be in tune with it. Right? We're doing it. We just keep doing it. So. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be Throwback Thursday. I don't know yet what I'm going to throw back to, but I'm going to throw back some. Maybe I'll do my hair like 80s stuff and come on, on the YouTube channel with my hair fucking like the 80s or something. Do a Throwback Thursday kind of thing. I don't have my hair all toothed out like the 80s. I think that would be really that. I would probably blow some people's minds if they came on and saw me with a big do, with my hair all teased up. Wearing like a 1980 t-shirt or something. I don't like they time jumped into like 1980s. Yeah. Give everybody a throwback. 100%. So don't be surprised, Ashley, if you come on tomorrow and you find me here and I've got big hair. Big hair and an 80s kind of t-shirt, tie-dyed or something wearing it. People will be like, have you lost your rocker? She's right off her rocker. So that'll be a Throwback Thursday, we'll call it. So if you show up, Ashley, you'll know what I'm talking about. Nobody else will, right? So that'll be our little secret. Come out with my hair all done, like how many times? Yeah, walking. Hey, it looks like the guy's got his hands in his pocket. Like he's just like sauntering around with his hands in his pocket, right? So we're gonna do a Throwback Thursday tomorrow, and we're gonna have me with my hair like 60 feet high. How's that sound? Just to throw everybody off. Yeah, I think we're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna make it, some fun in here, right? So definitely tomorrow will be Throwback Thursday, so you better be here actually because you gotta see this. You're gonna be laughing your ass off. I'm already laughing. I can picture it in my head going, yeah, this is gonna go over well. gonna go over perfectly well, for sure. So we gotta. What are some of the 1980s lingo that people used to say, like far out, man? You know what I mean? Like, well, he's like far out, dude. Hey, do that. We'll be like, yo, do that. There's like a dude heading towards you, man. Like, wow, is that ever funky? We'll start doing like the 80s lingo. I'll have to, brush up my lingo a bit for that one to really be pulled off. Oh, we can have fun here. We can always have fun, right? My kids, if they ever see the videos ever, they'll be like, that's not my mother. I don't know who that woman is, but it's not my mother. She don't look that way. Oh, my kids would be like probably rolling on the floor laughing at me. But yeah, so that's the plan for tomorrow. We're gonna do a throwback Thursday. I had to figure out an 80s shirt that I can wear. Something. Maybe I'll just like wear a tank top, cut off the sleeves or something, and just be like, "Okay, man, how's it going?" Oh yes, we are definitely doing it. We are going to have fun because every day around my house is like Christmas every day, right? But I have fun. You know how many people will be probably tuning in just to see the throwback? I gotta share that one like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what we'll do tomorrow. That's between me and you, Ashley, and the fly that's on the wall. You know what I mean? That should be good. We'll have some fun. Gotta keep the spirit and the vibration high. I won't be high, but gotta keep the vibration high. So get the vibration high. I'm high on life. That's all I need. I just need to have oxygen and I'm high. Yeah, be wearing a t-shirt backwards. Hey, that's an idea. We'll do like a throwback backwards Thursday. We'll do the throwback backwards. Ah, that or get high on oxygen or helium. You know, where's my oxy tank? If the helium tank's better, it gives you a better wee. Oh damn, we're gonna have fun. Definitely have some fun. We'll make sure of that. I'll make sure of that. We'll have a lot of hope and dreams going there. Helium. We'll be whistling Dixie by the time we're done. Make sure I don't eat or drink a lot before that happens. Make sure that I, keep my water levels on the minimum so I don't end up, rolling on the floor laughing, pissing myself laughing, right? But yeah, so and I lost my feather. My feather got up and flew away on me tonight. I don't know where it went, but it flew. It went somewhere, and it doesn't want to be here for the moment. But we'll figure it out. We'll get it working again. Oh, you guys are fun. So tomorrow we're gonna do the throwback Thursday. I'm gonna head out here, but I'm glad you guys were all here. Throwback Thursday. So anybody that's listening to this, you better tune in next 24 hours from now. Oh no, maybe not. We'll do it. We'll do an early one. I'll do it in the afternoon. Just tease my hair all crazy, and we'll do a throwback Thursday. So I don't know if you work late, Ashley, or if you're on during the day, or what time frame you are in. Are you like East Coast? You West Coast? Are you Central Coast? Or Central? Or where are you? Somewhere under a rock somewhere, 12:31. Oh, so you're like Ontario. No, you're Mountain Standard Time then. Okay, so you're 12:31. Okay, so you're Mountain MST, Mountain Standard Time. You're like Saskatchewan time. I think Saskatchewan is like 2 hours ahead. I know Alberta is 1 hour, so you're the next Manitoba or somewhere in there. I'm thinking Canada though, right? So you're like Eastern Standard Time, 12:31. What time is it? It's 10:30. So how could you told me only 2 hours ahead? 12:31. That's only 2 hours. Oh well, whatever. So yeah, so we'll tune in tomorrow. Everybody be here, be square. And we'll get the Throwback Thursday going tomorrow, but I'm getting tired here. So I'm going to head out, and I wish you all a fabulous evening, a wonderful night. And we'll do the Throwback Thursday, so be here tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, for Throwback Thursday with Shaman Emmy and the older version of Emmy. Emmy when she was living in the 80s. Okay, so we'll do the 80s Emmy, like we'll do an 80s version of what it was like when I was like in the 80s, when I was just a kid. All right, so you have a good one. I'm glad you showed up. Have a fabulous evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.